This is milkweed. You can make cordage out of it, so I'm going to harvest a little bit. I don't want to harvest all of it because it's useful for butterflies, specifically monarchs. I'm going to just harvest a little bit so I can make cordage later. Before I harvest, I always want to check and make sure that there are no caterpillar babies or eggs, because I don't want to be hurting the monarchs in any way. So I'm just going to harvest a couple and leave most of them for the butterflies. Okay. It's pretty easy to harvest. Hey guys, while I was building my shelter, I found something pretty exciting. So this is Oregon grape, and you notice that some of these berries are blue. That means they are ready to eat. I was pretty excited. I didn't think they would be ready to eat this soon. This bundle right here is probably the best bundle to try. So these berries, they are very, very tart. They're very high in vitamin C though. And they are actually not grapes. I'm not entirely sure why they call it Oregon grape. All I know is that their native state is Oregon, from what I understand. Anyways, they're not the best berries. You can make jam out of them, and of course use it as a survival food. The great thing about Oregon grape is there is so many medicinal uses for it as well. And this is also another little treat. Right here is raspberry. So I built my shelter in a great spot, surrounded by Oregon grape and raspberry. So those are two great survival foods. Let me go find a better raspberry part and we'll go look at that real quick. Alright guys, so this is raspberry, and a lot of these berries are really, really close to being ripe, but not quite. So I mean, if I wanted to, I could technically eat them, but I'm gonna save it for the wildlife. And then see right here, there's also more Oregon grape. So it's a good spot to build a shelter with some berries nearby, easy food sources, because shelter building is hard work. And yeah, there's raspberry just covering this hill along with Oregon grape, so you really can't go wrong with either of those. So it's pretty windy, so I hope you can hear me. I just got done finishing the shelter that I built. My fire pit over here with an open space to release the smoke and to prevent my shelter from lighting on fire. I made a raised bed to keep me off the ground. My last shelter, I accidentally built my shelter on ants. So all night I had ants crawling over me. Luckily they weren't biting ants. They didn't bite me. I covered the shelter with boughs. And just with loose sticks, fallen trees, that sort of thing. So for the most part it will protect me from wind chill and protect me slightly from rain. If I want a better rain protection, what I would do is over the next few days I would keep adding more boughs, and eventually it would become watertight. And then I have my door right here, so it's easy for me to get in and out. And if for whatever reason my fire did cause my shelter to light on fire, I have an escape route. Anyways, I hope this was helpful, guys.